Hey, Matt Kissane here. I'm in the car. Hold on, I got to do a little music thing here. Hold on. That sounds good. Yeah, I can't play too much music because then Facebook will drop the live feed because I'm not paying them or whatever, some crazy thing. I should have been really more prepared for this. Hold on, I got to put my belt on, guys. I got to put my seatbelt on. This is Matt Kissane's Rock and Roll Memories, Volume 1. I almost ran over a lady in the parking lot. Sorry, nice lady. Yeah, so anyway, this is my little thing, little story going back to the summer of 1996. Got a call from my friend John G., who was and still is tight with the Cheap Trick people, the band, the management, all that stuff. Hey, Matt, would you mind picking up Robin tomorrow at Midway Airport and then driving him to Rockford? And I was just like, wait a minute. Did you just ask me to pick up Robin Zander, like the guy who sings for Cheap Trick at the airport? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's all you had to just say, you know. I'm going to do it. I would cancel my own wedding to do this. Okay, so any member of the band would have been cool, but my God, Robin Zander, the man of 1,000 voices, the guy who got, I don't know how he did it, but he got better looking as he aged. You know, throughout the years, he just got cooler and better looking, and he always had an amazing voice, but I do believe his voice got better as time went on too. So the guy defied all logic. Didn't make any sense. The deal was I went and picked up Robin at the airport, and then I was supposed to take him to Rockford, and then he was going to get a ride to this gig at a casino in Bettendorf, Iowa, and so that was it. So the night before, like literally the night before, around 9 or 10 o'clock, I get a call, and it's Rick Nielsen. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying to yourselves or thinking I'm lying about this, but I have evidence, I have proof, I have you'll hear in a minute what I'm talking about. And everybody that was involved in the situation is still living too, by the way. So yeah, I went to the Midway, picked up Robin Zander. Oh, and Rick Nielsen called me the night before I picked up Robin. He's like, listen, just come to my house, pick me up, and then we'll all drive together to Bettendorf, Iowa. The three of us will get in the car. So it's Rick Nielsen, Robin Zander. So anyway, I went and picked up Robin at the airport, and yeah, that, you know, just went. I don't know what airlines, maybe it was Southwest, but he just walked off the airport. You know, I was like, this guy's gonna be surrounded by chicks, man. This guy's gonna be like, you know, surrounded by, like, you know, autograph hounds and chicks. He just walked off the thing just like nothing. Just like walked off, had his hair in a ponytail. And it's like, hey, how you doing? You know, he knew me at that point, not real well, but he knew who I was. And I had been doing stuff for Cheap Trick and Enough's Enough, so it wasn't like I was a complete stranger at that point. Video production work and other stuff. So I sold merchandise for Cheap Trick a couple times at a couple of events. And so, yeah, so I went and picked him up, got him, got in the car, drove to Rockford, got up, you know, he fell asleep in the car, by the way, about halfway through. Got to the Rockford exit. It's like, hey, man, you got to wake up, and we're going to go to Rick's house. He goes, oh, why did you wake me up, man? I go, oh, you were sleeping. And so, yeah, anyway, so he got there, got to Rick's house, and as we're pulling in the driveway, I got my windows down, and I noticed this really loud squeaking noise. It's my brakes. They're fucking shot. My brakes are completely just gone. So we got there early enough. I was like, look, I got to hit a brake shop. It'll take an hour. They'll put on some new brake pads. I'll be in and out. And then I'll come right back. And then so I leave. And as I'm walking out the door, Robin goes, hey, I'm going to come with you. I don't know why he made that decision. I don't know why he wanted to come with me to get brake pads put on my car, but he did. So as you'll find out in a few seconds, it worked out for the best for me. And by the way, not to plug any new brands, but they are now selling, for all you East Coast guys out here in Chicago, you'll appreciate this. Any East Coast transplants, they're now selling tasty cake, delicious yummy stuff. I don't know, at the Jewels. They got a little stand-up tasty cakes. They did a whole episode of Seinfeld about tasty cakes, so not like I need them, but man, they're so good. All right, getting back to the rock and roll story. Enough with the tasty cake plugs. Yeah, so Robin comes with me. We're driving around. We found a one of those auto places, like the quickie thing, the quick fixer guys. You get in and out. It'll take about an hour and a half. So we're walking around Rockford, waiting for my brake pads to get put on, and we go to a bowling alley, and because there's really nothing around, there's like within walking distance anyway. And if you've been to downtown Rockford, it's not much to see. So we get to the bowling alley, and like, hey, you want to bowl a few games? I'm like, yeah, I'll bowl. I'm not that great, but so we go, and nobody there. A couple people in the bar area. We get into the bowling alley, and sitting there. I'm bowling. Now this is when it all starts to sink in that I'm in Rockford, fucking Illinois. Okay, home of Cheap Trick. I'm bowling with Robin Zander in Rockford, Illinois, at a bowling alley. Okay, now unless you know me real well, you don't know what this means to me, because those guys literally meant everything to me as a kid. High school, college, post-college, even to this day, I still go out and buy all their new releases when it comes out. So yeah, I'm bowling in a bowling alley with Robin Zander, okay, in Rockford. Huh? What the F? Anywho, so we bowl. Now, this is where it comes in, where if you're questioning this actually happening, I have the bowling sheet that we used. I asked Robin, because he kept score, and I was all in his writing. He wrote my name, his name, the whole thing. And yeah, and he won, by the way. So I still have the bowling sheet. Actually, if you look around for it on my Facebook page under photos, it's somewhere in my timeline photo thing, so I'll post it again later, or maybe you put it in the comment section of this live feed. So yeah, got the car fixed, went back, picked up Rick. We all got in the car. Funny couple little incidents in the car. I did not have a map, so I had no idea how to get from Bettendorf, Iowa, from Rockford, Illinois. No idea. Rick was like, do you have a map? I go, I have one for like Chicago. I have a Chicago street map, He goes, all right, well, get on here, go to 80 West or whatever. So we got there. Everything was fine. We got there plenty of time. They did a sound check. Met up with the other band, met up with Tom and Bunny and their road managers and all that stuff. It all worked out good. It was a lot of fun. And there's my rock and roll story for today. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few little fun things, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care now. Have a good one. All right. And let the music play us out. Whoa, there it is. Holy cow.